Hello, baseball fans. Welcome to the Buster Ball podcast. My name is Billy B. Today's game was game 60 out of 162. The Giants lost to the San Diego Padres 1-0. Logan Webb pitched for the Giants. His record is 5-5. ERA 2.82, and he went against right-hander Stephen Kolek with a record of 3-1 and an ERA of 4.11. The Logan Webb pitched phenomenally today. It was unbelievable what he did. He pitched 8 innings. I think they got 3 hits or something. It was a great game. And then Rodriguez came in and he just threw heat. And the Giants were just inept with their offense. They can't produce anything, put any hits together, move anybody around. I think they had the bases loaded twice and failed to get any runs in. It was really quite the sad situation for this to continue to happen on and on again. It's becoming historically bad, actually. So it's really bad. So earlier today, I was preparing what I was going to talk about, and I came across some information which is quite interesting. And so it's kind of like a pregame talk, which kind of ended up being the whole game talk. So anyway, here goes. Today, the Giants return home after losing 5 of 9 on their road trip through D.C., Detroit, and Miami. The Giants scored just 18 runs on the 9-game trip, which is 2 runs per game, while going 7 for 57, which is a batting average of 1-2-3 with runners in scoring position. 7 for 57 with runners in scoring position. However, the pitching staff allowed just 18 runs in 9 games. It's phenomenal. So the Giants allowed just 3 runs in their series win against the Marlins this last weekend, which tied it for the fewest allowed in any 3-game series this season. It's also tied for the fewest runs allowed by any road team in a 3-game series this season. That's crazy pitching on the road. And the Giants also recorded 8 stolen bases this past weekend for their most stolen bases in the 3-game series since December 2015. That's like the highlight. And for roster moves, the Giants activated Higar Encarnacion. I don't know how to pronounce his name. And they sent Luis Matos back to AAA after being the hero of Sunday's game. Take a bus ride back to Sacramento. So the Giants have scored just 30 runs in their last 14 games. The 30 runs are also the Giants' fewest in a 14-game stretch since scoring 28 runs from July 20th to July 5th in 2013. That's a long time ago. San Francisco has scored 4 runs or fewer in each of the 14 games, which is the longest active such streak by any major league team, and the longest by San Francisco since 1976, when they also went 14 straight games without reaching a 5-run threshold from August 1st to the 14th. The last time the Giants scored 4 runs or fewer in 15 consecutive games within the same season was in 1965, doing so in 15 games from May 30th to June 20th. So the Giants finished the month of May with a 13-14, 481 record, tied for 18th in Major League Baseball after going 19-12. 19-12 was 613 in March and April, tied for fourth and best. So they basically went from one of the best teams to almost one of the worst teams. Well, not the worst, it was middle of the pack. So the Giants pitching staff posted a Major League best 2.64 ERA in the month. That's super duper low. The 2.64 ERA marked San Francisco's best in a single month since posting a 1.91 ERA in September of 2010. Since 1990, the only teams with a lower ERA in a month without a winning record were the Cubs in 1992 and the Mariners and in July of 2014. Last time San Francisco had a losing month with an ERA this low was April 1985, which was 2.3, and their record was 17-12. Some bad information there. So this is probably the most enlightening part of the pregame talk is the middle of the Giants lineup is not providing much offense, is an understatement. So Matt Chapman has 3 RBIs on 3 solo home runs in his last 21 games. He has a slash line of 253, 349, and 427 in this 21 game stretch. He's hitless in his last 14 at-bats with runners in scoring position. That's so bad. Infielder Willie Adames is 6 for his last 48, which is 125, with just 3 RBIs, 14 games. His OPS is down 176 points from last year, which was 794 to 618, the 5th largest drop in Major League Baseball. And outfielder Hung Ho Lee, despite hitting 279, 12 for 43 in his last 12 games, has driven home just 8 runs in his last 21 contests. So in today's game, I know once I go back and I look at it, it's going to tell me that Willie Adames and Matt Chapman did exactly what I just read. They didn't get any hits with runners in scoring position, and Willie just performed worse, and Hung Ho Lee didn't drive in any runs. So those are the things they needed to improve on, and they did not. So what's ahead? Tomorrow is another game, 6:45, I believe. Landon Rout will be on the mound. We hope we turn things around and get back to winning ways. Thanks. Go Giants.